I want to first talk about planning. So plan yourself different energy levels into your workshop design. So start always with a check-in, and I'll talk about the check-in in a minute, to create engagement right from the start. You want to have people's voice, everyone's voice in the room, really in the first sort of 15 to 20 minutes. And that way you can increase engagement. So people, there's sort of an icebreaker, right? You do icebreakers, or people introduce each other. They don't have to necessarily talk to the whole group. They can talk to small groups. But check-ins break the ice at the beginning, and then makes engagement easier. And shift between whole group activities and small activities and solo activities. That also shifts different levels, right? So there's different energy going on. Different people have their attention on different things, not just on you in a big group or in the whole group. They can reflect internally. They can work with just in a dialogue or small group. Using learning styles, I mentioned that use energizers, and with energizers is also interesting. See what the group needs. Maybe with your next activity, you need an energizer that actually brings the energy down, which can be like a meditation or something reflective, or it needs something that brings the energy up. So it's not always one way, depending on what you're trying to achieve. Have structured and unstructured rounds. So anyone here who doesn't know what they are? So structured rounds is when you basically go around a circle and people speak in a row after each other, and unstructured rounds are like popcorn. So you allow people to speak when they're ready. And that also is really good energetically, because people have the freedom to choose when they actually feel ready to do it, to share. Use your outdoor, indoor spaces if you can, to get people, even online workshops, I get people walking outside sometimes to do some reflective work and come in. So consider that shifts really energy to just get out of the room and do something. And creative exercises. And the way to do this is to ask a powerful question. And if you want to go deeper, faster, have a powerful question, like relevant to your subject, like what's a meaningful, really strategically meaningful question that could be used to have a deeper check-in. Or you can have 2 or 3 rounds of check-ins as well. You can check in from the head, from the heart, and from the belly. That also brings people in deeper. Regarding interventions, when we're shifting levels, like I mentioned it earlier, get people to stand up, do a group activity, and you go out and don't speak. Give the group time to speak when they're feeling unengaged. Just let them be. Give them a job and get them engaged. And they will organize themselves in the groups with their task. And they're really in their head, ask them to draw. When they're very emotional, ask them to think. So I gave throughout the presentation quite a few examples of interventions. Also, as part of your practice, do a debrief after your sessions. So what went well? What would you do differently next time? And then celebrate your learnings. There is no failing. There's only learning. That's what I love as a quote.